Ta-da! Let's talk about some tyres. Specifically, let's talk about Hutchinson's gravel tyre, the Touareg. What is this tyre? It's a tyre designed primarily for drop bar bikes. I'm going to say gravel bikes because I don't want to upset people. Okay, you could probably put this on a mountain bike, but you'd only have a 45mm tyre on there. Closer to 50mm if you're probably running 25 upwards internals. Brilliant tyre, very, very sensitive to pressures. Only tyre I've ever ridden that actually has a recommended tyre pressure on the sidewall. Let's go and have a look at it. .36 psi. I'm 69 kilos and I'm running 25 in the rear, 24 in the rear, 22 in the front. I have run these down to 20 in the rear, 18 in the front, and it was absolutely fine. Now, if you overinflate these tyres, you're going to get one hell of an uncomfortable, firm, choppy, buzzy, chattery ride. Seriously. That hard skin protection really does its job well, but woe betide you if you overinflate that tyre for your given body weight. It will not like you. You will be saying, my God, that tyre is awful, I'm never riding it again. It's the slowest, stiffest, most uncomfortable you get the drift. Don't overinflate it. The hard skin works brilliantly. I use the brother to that tyre, the Hutchinson Tundra on the Sarn Helen Way in Wales, which runs from south to north Wales, and believe me, the Sarn Helen Way is notorious for being rocky. It is a brutal bikepacking route, and not even a whimper from those tyres. I got back, there were no cuts, there was hardly any abrasion to them, and I was riding 32 kilos loaded on the bike with me sat on the top at 69-70 kilos. I had about 6 kilos on my back. Do the math, it's about 107 kilos. Nothing. I rode with some Terravale, Rutland Terravales on a similar route, and I did actually have a sidewall cut. They were a bit worn, admittedly, but yeah. The hard skin versions are very, very, very durable at the cost of some comfort and some speed. You know, you've got a carcass which I think they're about 120 TPI, I'm not sure. The 160, the one's 120. They do a reinforced plus as well in the which one is it now? The Tundra. I don't think they do one in the Touareg, I'm not sure. But the weird thing is, with the Touareg, you can see the brown hard skin underneath like a black covering. But with the Tundra, it's just a tan wall. It's nice as well, they are nice. Very, very grippy. Very hardcore gravel tyre. The Reinforced Plus one I've got, the all black one, that actually rides quite well, to be honest. It's quite soft. Didn't want to take it to Wales with me on the bikepacking route because I know that the Sarn Helen is absolutely vicious with tyres, and I thought I'd try the hard skin version, and I was very, very pleased. So who's this tyre for really? Well, it's somebody who likes riding fire trails, these type of fire trails. As you can see, there's a lot of grip there. They're not that gnarly, they're quite smooth. They inflate quite big actually, they're quite voluminous. So that's a 45 on a 25 internal. As I said, they probably come up around about 48.5, closer to 50 than 45. They are not the most comfortable, as I said. If you get the pressures right in them, they are very, very good. They're quite comfortable, they're quite fast. Yeah, you know, they're probably not going to be as fast as some of the other ones out there, you know, sort of like maybe some of the Gravel King SKs or something like that, which I really don't like Gravel King tyres at all. Just no, I steer clear of those. These, on the other hand, they went up absolutely perfect, as did their brothers, the Tundras. No problems at all, tubeless. Didn't even have to use my Beto. Didn't even have to use my Beto air chamber pump. Basically just put them up with a floor pump and boom, up they went. No problem whatsoever. So as I said, you know, get the pressures right. They're a very rewarding tyre. You feel safe when you're on them. They feel really, really good. So if you're using them, let me know what you think. If you're not using them and you want some questions answered that's in your head about these tyres, as I said, they're not for everybody, because there's not a lot of information about them online. Reviews are very thin on the ground, so yeah. Hit me up if you want to know anything. Ciao, ciao.